Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. Good afternoon to you, good day, depending on the side you're watching us from. So guys, I want to teach you today how you can actually cut this beautiful straight cut gown. This a straight cut skirt with a peplum top, but it's going to have printing. So I urge that you pay attention to this video, watch this video to the end so that you can be able to learn and grab what I'm going to teach you today. So be patient, watch the video to the end and pay absolutely attention to this video so you can get what we're going to teach you here on this video. So if this is the first time I've seen our video, you are welcome. And if you have been seeing our videos, thank you so much for always stopping by. Thank you so much for being there with us. So please do not forget to like, give us a thumbs up if you like what we are going to do today. So guys, I want to fold the material into four so that I can be able to cut out the skirts. The front and the back is a straight cut skirt, you understand. So that is what I'm doing now. So I want to cut it once, that is cutting the front and the back once, you understand. So I folded my material, and this gap you are seeing there is for the that gap you are seeing there is for the zip allowance, and the opening is going to have opening at the back. That is for the opening allowance and for the zip allowance. That is the gap you are seeing there right now. So what are we going to do again? Let's find out. We are going to get the full length of the skirt. The full length of the skirt is 36 inches, so I will add 2 inches for sewing allowance. But I'm going to minus band because it's going to have band that is 2 inches band. I'm going to minus 2 inches band. So minus 2 inches band, we get our 36. Then add 2 inches sewing allowance. So that is it. You can see it. That's it. Then add 2 inches sewing allowance, making it how much? That is 37, 38. But I want to make it 40 so that because I'm going to use that lining to turn it. So I have gotten mind you that I minus 2 inches for the band. I said it's going to have band. So this is for my hip length, then my new length. After the hip length, you get your new length. This is my hip length, this is my waist, my hip, and my new length. You understand? So that is it. So what are we going to do again? You're going to get the body circumference, that is the normal body measurement. That is what we're going to get now, because we are done with this. You can see the waist, the hip, and the nail. So the waist is 32 divided by 4. So that is almost 8.5, almost 9 inches. Then I'll mark it. Then I'll add 2 inches for sewing allowance. Then the hip is 40. 40 divided by 4. 40 divided by 4, that is 10 inches. So I'll mark my 10 inches. I'll add 2 inches for sewing allowance. So I normally say in my video that if I'm cutting a straight cut skirt or a straight cut gown, what I got in the hip, if the hip is 40, that is divided by 4, I got 10. What I'm going to get with to the nail is that 10, because it's the pencil gown, but I'm not going to add any other allowance. And that is what I'm getting now to down. I'm going to mark it down. So the same thing I mark in my hip is the same thing I'm going to mark in the hip, in the downside. Then I'm going to connect it together. Mind you that I say that what I got in my hip divided by 4 is what I'm going to get in the nail length. Then I'll just connect it together because it's a pencil skirt. You understand? So I'll just connect the downside to my nail length, then connect the hip to the downside to the nail length side. So you can see it. I'm done. I'm done. You can see it. So you can see it. You can see the waist. This is the waist, this is the hip, and this is the nail length. So I'm done with it. So this gap you're seeing here is for the zip allowance, and the slit allowance is going to have opening at the back. That is why you are seeing that allowance there. You understand? So this is it. So you can see it's for the skirts. So I'm done. Very simple. Very simple. You can see it. So you just need to pay attention. Notch the zip allowance so that you know where the zip starts from. If you are sewing, so that it will be more easier for you. That is why you need to notch the zip. So after this, I'm going to cut out the flay. I'm just trying to trim it off so that to give it a good look, as like I said before, trim it is a pencil skirt so that it will be very very neat after sewing it. So I'm done with this one, the skirt. Well, I'm going to head on to the top because it's a skirt and a blouse. So I'm going to head on to the blouse so that I can show you how we're going to cut the blouse. But first of most, we are going to cut out the flay. That is the guy that is going to that is the blouse. I told that it's going to be a peplum, so I'm going to cut out the flake first. So you just fold your material. I'm just folding my material like this into four. You can see it. Just fold this into four. So I'm going to get my waist is this thing. My waist is 31. That is my waist for this top, this blouse. But I'm going to make it SS. Why I'm making it SS? Because it's going to have printing. It's going to have printing though, so I'm going to print it after sewing it. I'm going to, after adding my everything, my lining and paper, hemming, gum stay, I'm going to print it. So that's why I'm making it to be SS, like you are seeing it here. It's 2SS so that I can have enough space for my printing, the printing I'm going to do to the clothes. So that is it. That is why the clothes is, the waist is SS, like you are seeing it there. So minus 16 inches, that is the half length. Minus that 16 inches half length, I'm going to get the full length, which is 24. Then I'll add 2 inches sewing allowance, that is 26. I'll mark, so I'll just mark it right round as I'm doing it now. So just mark it right round. You can see how I'm doing it. That is 26. Mark it right round. You make sure that you're marking it in a line and you're taking it one a step so that you can be able to as in to not make mistake, in the sense that after cutting your flay you're going to get an amazing result, not that after cutting the flay it's going to be chamfer. You understand? That's why you need to take it one at a step. That is it. So I'm done with this. You can see the waist, you can see the full length. So I'm going to cut it out. Then after cutting it, what again are we going to do is to cut out the half length. Yes, and the band I'm going to add to it. So please still pay attention, still follow us, because we are not done with this. We are not done teaching. We are still going there. So please give us a listening ear and watch the video to the end. So I'm going to cut out the waistline. So I say before that I make it SS, so that I can be able to get the minimum. As now I'm going to print it, so I will have enough space. How to we're going to, that top has printing. So that's why I make the waist to be excess so that I can have enough space to print. You understand? So that's why. So you can see the flay. I'm done with the flay. So if you can see it, you can see how beautiful it is. It's just looking beautiful. Almost looking energizing. You can see it. So I'm going to cut it into two so that I can be able to see the flay. You understand? So you can see that the flare is SS. I purposely make it SS so that we can be able to have a note. So you can see it. So this, you can see it. Just print it like this after sewing it. See it. After adding your paper gum and all that, you just print it like this. It's more like a kissing print. You can see it. It's more like a kissing print. So So that is it. You can see it. You can see how it's looking. That is how we're going to print it after I have add your lining and everything. So that is it. So what again are we going to do is to show you how we're going to cut the top. That is the half length now. So please still give us a listening ear and pay attention to this video. Watch this video to the end, please. So what are we going to do now? So the full length of the half length is 16 inches, but you know it's an off shoulder dress, so I'll be minusing 4 inches for the off shoulder, then I'll minus 4 inches for my off shoulder. So minus 4 inches, I'll get the full length. Then it's going to have band, you know it's going to have band, so I also minus the 3 inches of band, minus, that is total of 7 inches that I minus. Then I got my bust, which is 10 inches, my under bust, which is 13.5 inches. So why am I not 7 inches? The 4 inches is for the off shoulder, the hand. Then the 3 inches that I minus is for the band. That is, it has band. So that is the reason I minus 7 inches. So this is my bust and my under bust. So just my bust is 5 inches. Is the princess that. Then my under bust is 4.5. I just connect it together like this. Then connect this one too. Then after that, you're going to get the neck, which is 6 inches. The shoulder is 6 inches. You bring down the hand by 3 inches. So you can see from the under bust you minus 2 inches. You want to make it a little princess dart. It's going to be a princess dart. So from that under bust you minus 3 inches. Take it down. Then you connect it like this. You can see, just connect it like I did mine now. Then after connecting it, what again are you going to do? So you're going to get the normal body circumference. That is, the bust is 36 divided by 4. It's giving me 9.5. Then I'll add 2 inches for sewing allowance. So the same thing with the under bust and the waist. That's what I got. When I want to shape it, I'll now get the normal body circumference. So I've connected it together. Then I curve this line. I just curve it up like this. So you can see it. You can see the bust, under bust. You can see how everything is. I hope you learn this thing. So you can see how beautiful it is. You can see the bust, the under bust, and you can see the 2 inches that I minus for the under bust. I hope you can be able to cut this in your own convenience. So please, if this thing we are teaching you now, that you find it helpful or important to your life, just please like and share our video. Please hit the subscribe button, and it's not going to cost you anything just to subscribe to our channel. Subscribing will not cost you a dime. It won't cost you your data, it won't cost you your money. You understand? It's a way of appreciating what we do, and it's also good so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. So do well to subscribe to our channel, like and share our video. For more details, just subscribe so that anytime we upload, you will be first to be notified. You can see it after adding your paper gum and everything. You join it together. You can see how, you can see it's very easy. Understand? So please hit the subscribe button and watch us, because we are not done. We are still going to cut out the back side, and again the band are going to join to the shoulder. You know the shoulder has a little band, so that band are going to join to the shoulder. We're still going to cut it, so please still be patient and finish this video. So what are we going to do now? Here we are going to minus 4 inches again, plus that 3 inches for the band. That is 7 inches out of 7 inches. So that is it. I'll just mark it. The back is still going to be princess, but it's just ordinary princess cut. It's not a padding princess cut for the back side. You understand? So this is it, the full length. So what are we going to do again? After marking it, I'm going to get my zip allowance, which is 2 inches. Just connect my 2 inches together. Okay, for the neck is 6 inches. I'll mark my 6 inches. they come down by 3 inches for the armhole. So this is it. So minus for minus that band and -7 minus the band and the 3 inches, 4 inches for the hand, minus the 4 inches for the hand, then the 3 inches for the band, that is 7 inches. I got my bust and my under bust. So just connect this one. After you have connected, you just carve it like this because it's the back side, no much is needed, you understand. So that is it, you can see it. So you just get the normal body circumference. After you have marked it, to get it, then you add 2 inches for sewing allowance. Yes, and so you just connect it together. So for the back side, you can see the zipper allowance, you can see everything, so that you can be able to cut this side in your own convenience. You can see it. So still follow us and pay attention. We are still coming there. We are not done. We are still going to cut out the band that is going to have, and we're going to show you that. So you can see it, the back. You can see how simple and beautiful it's looking. So this one, the other one is the zipper allowance. So it's the zipper allowance. I will just cut it. You can see it. You can see the zipper. I'll just cut it so that where the zip is going to pass through, that is it. So I'm done cutting this part. You can see the inside. If you join it, you're going to have an amazing sewing, and you're going to like the clothes that are going to sew. Because if you can be able to pay attention and listen to this video, you can be able to cut this beautiful style in your own convenience, so you can see it. So I'm done with this back side. So guys, the next thing you're going to do is to cut out back. So when you are done sewing the clothes, you add the flay, everything, you're done sewing it, then the next thing you're going to add is this band. So you just measure your round after joining, after you have shaped the clothes, everything. You just measure the round, right round. Then after measuring it, with that, you can now add it to your clothes. So thank you so much for watching this video.